So fill it out in its entirety. This is where we're going to fill out as much of the information as we can because it, like I said, it's going to flow through checks, POs, things like that, or wherever we need it to flow, expediting reports. Purchase deposit, like I said, this one you can do different. This is the terms on invoice, but these are based on purchase. So remember how we had set up the 100% company wide settings? I am going to change it for this vendor to 50%. Okay. Actually, for this, I probably would have kept that, but we usually just put it here. Now here, remember how we said the markup, the company-wide markup was 50%, but I said when I use my fabricator or seamstress, I wanted to go up to 100%. I didn't want to make it too easy and too round of a number, so let's just go up 95% instead of the whole 100, right? Because I want to be able to identify it. And then if we had discounts and things like that, or purchase discounts, you can kind of do that. So if you wanted to show or pass along any of your discounts, or if you wanted to use this to calculate, like commissions or discounts and things like that, I'm going to do that in a different video. Right now, we're just trying to get these generics going. Right, I'll show you how to use and set up other things. But here you're going to enter license number if they have that, if they have liability insurance, workers' comp, anything that you want to know. If you have products specifically that you're getting through them, you can add that here if applicable. The more information that you feed here, the better. These are just who certain things are going to. So if we're sending them, like on some of the bigger manufacturers or bigger companies, they have different places to send payments and things like that, right? So this is where all these things come into play. This is the expense account, but this is usually not, do not think you're going to use this on like project related vendors. These are generic expense accounts, meaning for things like Office Depot, always usually going to be office supplies. Okay, you can recode it, but we want it to default to office supplies. Okay, and that's what that is. So this is not going to happen when, even though you might have a fabricator that's always going to be labor, you're not going to do that here. Okay, so don't set that up here. But it's going to be like things on a project are contingent upon the item that we're contracting to do. So don't fill that out. 1099, I'm always going to fill it out. And this is also my opportunity to give you a blip on any time that you're setting up a vendor. You're going to want to, especially for a project, you're going to want to get a W-9 from them. Okay. You're going to want to have that for your files, and it's a lot easier to get it at the beginning of a project or before you pay them any money, okay? Because chasing people down at the end of the year is not fun. It's something I won't do anymore. It's stressful. But 1099s are so important, and we'll get into that when we do that video. But you're going to add their tax ID. This is just a yes no. This isn't where you're going to fill out that information. However, if you do have their tax ID and all that, you can fill it out here. Social Security or foreign ID. Okay. If there's any questions about the things that I've said, you can let me know. Images and attachments aren't going to be, I'll show you where that goes. And then here you can see the history of the vendor, but we're not going to get into that now. So these are the two main things that your vendor and codes are the two sections you're going to want to pay close attention to, because you're setting up the generics when it comes to using this vendor throughout your system and throughout your business. Okay. So if there's any questions about what I've said, let me know. And then we're going to move on. I'm not going to do clients at this time because, again, at this point, now if you have clients, if you're an existing business that has clients, you can go ahead and set them up. Hopefully I'll be able to put a link to the video for setting up clients here.